Hello, everyone. I felt like it was important that I communicate with you again here this Monday morning, March 23rd, about our COVID-19 response and directives. The governor of the state of Ohio provided some guidance yesterday and gave a speech that I found very compelling. And I thought I would share with you some of the words that he shared with his audience here in Ohio. He said this, his name is Governor Mike DeWine. We haven't faced an enemy like we are facing today for 102 years. He says we are at war. And in the time of war, we must make sacrifices. And I want to thank all of you, our mission team, for what you are doing and what you aren't doing. You're making a huge difference. And that difference is going to save lives. It is saving lives. I'm learning from our healthcare leaders right now that we are at a crucial time in this battle. As the governor said, what we do now will slow the invader so that our healthcare system will have time to treat those who have contracted COVID-19 and also have time to treat those who have other medical problems. As he said, time is of the essence. So effective tomorrow, I am directing a stay-at-home work plan for all employees who do not work in a setting of care or service for seniors or other vulnerable populations. In other words, I'm issuing a level 3 infection prevention plan for our central office employees and all other regional employees. This directive does not apply to our workforce that's serving seniors in any housing or other care setting. Your work and service is essential. It goes without saying, or I guess I'll just repeat myself, that we continue to hold to prohibit gatherings of 10 or more people, or for that matter, any size, so that we can inhibit the transmission of this terrible disease. I would also like to communicate another few initiatives that have taken place even since my last podcast. First, we have formed an emergency response assistance team who are manning a call center beginning at noon today. 10 employees and 12 phone lines have been opened to answer questions from our regional leaders, national church residences, regional leaders, and campus leaders regarding various plans of action that have already been promulgated. You may have questions about that which was sent out. This team will not only answer internal staff calls, offering clarity and specific questions, they will also guide assistance when a COVID-19 infection occurs in your setting of care. The goal is to handle crisis communication with residents and family if an infection occurs in those campus and is confirmed. This team, Emergency Response Assistance Team, will be a resource to all of you. But the goal, again, is to help campus leaders, mostly, and regional leaders, who will then share what they learn from this team with everyone that reports to them. Keith Spallsbury has been temporarily assigned to be the leader of this emergency response team. Keith spent nearly 3 years as the leader of our quality improvement function in senior living, and recently has been assigned the responsibility in affordable housing for improvement and also for compliance, procurement, and other capital planning. He is the right person to lead this effort. But he will be leaning on subject matter experts throughout our mission workforce as he begins to develop ways to deal with this issue. He will be working with clinical leaders, our huge network of service coordinators in his response. He and I would welcome your prayers for this newly formed team, that they might have great wisdom, great courage, and strength. And I want to express thanks to Kim Speidel and our information technology team for their huge support. They've been in the last weekend, the last 3 or 4 days, as they've set up a communication plan and a system for collecting the data and handling all the things that could be flying at this emergency response team. Some of you may have asked, has COVID-19 affected any of our campuses or our employees. I'm sorry to say that one campus has had a confirmed infection of a senior with COVID-19. At this point, we do not have any employees or any other campuses that are affected, but I am keenly aware that this will change. The board has supported us by providing you some emergency financial relief, and you received that communication from me last Tuesday. The board is also up to speed on the emergency response level that we now have at all of our settings of care. We have effectively closed down our adult daycare services and several other of our service lines that were directed by the state of Ohio to shut down. I would want to tell you that how much I appreciate the work that everybody is doing. It's almost not a moment goes by when I'm not talking with somebody and encouraging them and telling them how much I value what they've done. More importantly, the sacrifice that you have made, and you're already going above and beyond every day. Just coming to work every day is incredibly valuable to the mission. I have a few other things I wanted to share with you, but I think it's important that I drive home this point. This new guidance, the stay-at-home work guidance, is to allow all of our office staff to quit coming to the office. If you're able to work from home, we want you to work from home. We all need to do our part. There's an incredible tug to come in the office because we feel like our work is essential, and it is essential, but it's not required to be done in this setting. Our office staff, it's critical that we be safe and stay healthy. There may become the time when we are needed to answer a call for frontline service, and we need to be healthy for that. So here's a few questions. When does this take effect? This stay-at-home work policy, it is tomorrow morning, March 23rd. Is it mandatory, or am I just guiding you? It is mandatory to help prevent the further spread of COVID-19 among our office workers and to protect our neighbors, our friends, vulnerable population, for that matter, to protect all of humankind from this disease spreading quickly. Who's going to enforce this guidance? And I would just tell you, we cannot enforce it. So this is what you might call the honor code. We need for you to honor the level 3 prevention plan that is being attached to this communication from me. I am so thankful for the mission support that I feel. There's not almost a day that I don't get an email from somebody thanking them for what they're seeing as great leadership from all the people they work with. I love being a part of this team, being a part of this emergency response. I thank you again for what you're doing for the mission of serving seniors. You're advancing better living for seniors, and you're helping seniors stay home for life. Thank you.